Welcome to solverfy.
Hi, here we need to calculate the volume of the solid. So here in our case we are given line which is 2y equals to x plus 4, which further implies we have y equals to x plus 4 divided by 2. And here using this value we will find the inner radius from y equals to x. So here in our case the value, the thickness will be del x. So this thickness. Now further, when the slice is rotated about the x-axis, it creates a shallow washer with a volume from the geometry given by pi multiplied with outer radius square, which is x plus 4 upon 2 whole square, minus inner radius, which is x square dx. Now here further we need to use this value for the integral. So here this del x can also be written as delta x. So volume V equals to integration over 0 to 4, and here we have x plus 4 upon 2 whole square minus x square dx. So here volume V, by calculating this, we have 16 pi cubic units. So this is our first solution. Now similarly we need to calculate for the second one. So here for the second case we are given that let there be a thin region of thickness delta y, and here we have y equals to 0 to y equals to 2, and here we have radius x is equal to y, and when it is rotated around y-axis it creates a disk having a volume pi x square del y, which can be also written as pi y square del y. So here in our case, volume for this case will be volume V1 equals to integration over 0 to 2 pi y square dy. So here calculating this value, we have volume is 8 pi by 3 cubic units. Now similarly, if we have y equals to 2 to y equals to 4, here also volume V can be calculated using inner and outer radius. So here from the line to y equals to x plus 4, here our volume equation will be V2 equals to integration over 2 to 4 pi multiplied with y square minus 2y minus 4 whole square dy. So here now on further simplification, calculating this, we have volume V2 equals to 8 pi cubic units. So here in our case, our required volume V will be by adding these two volumes. So here in our case, V1 plus V2 equals to 8 pi by 3 plus 8 pi. So here we got our required solution for the second part as the volume V will be equal to 32 pi by 3 cubic unit. Now for the third part, here we are given that we need to consider the thickness as delta y, and y equals to 0 to y equals to 2. So here in our case we have outer radius as 4 and inner radius as 4 minus x, which is equal to 4 minus 5. So here in our case we will find volume V1 and V2. V1 will be from 0, y equals to 0 to 4, and V2 will be 2 to 4 when y value is. So here V1 equals to integration over 0 to 2 pi multiplied with 4 square minus 4 minus 5 whole square dy. So here on calculating this, we have volume V1 equals to 40 pi by 3 cubic unit. Now similarly we can calculate the volume V2. So here in our case volume V2 equals to integration over 2 to 4, and here in our case we have volume will be pi multiplied with 8 minus 2y whole square minus 4 minus 5 whole square delta 5. So here in our case, we got this value from the line equation which is given as x equals to 4 minus 2y minus 4 and x is equal to 4 minus 5. So here in our case, using these two values, we got V2. Calculating V2, here we have value of V2 as 8 pi cubic units. So here, as we did in our previous part, by adding these two values, we can say that here we got our volume V equals to V1 plus V2. So here we have 8 pi by 3. It is 40 pi by 3 plus 8 pi. So now on calculating this, here we have our required volume V equals to 64 pi by 3 cubic unit. Now here solving for the last D part. So here in our case, for the D part, we have given that we will consider a region with del x thickness, and here we have 8 minus 5, which can be written as 8 minus x plus 4 by 2, which can be written as 12 minus x by 2. And here we obtain this value from the line equation, which is 2y equals to x plus 4. Now here in our case, it is rotated about y equals to 8. So here outer radius will be 8 minus x square and inner radius will be this 12 minus x by 2 whole square. So here substituting the value in the volume equation, we have volume V equals to 5 times integration over 0 to 4, and here we have 8 minus x whole square minus 12 minus x by 2 whole square dx. So now here on simplifying further, we can say that we got our required volume V equals to 32.5 cubic unit. So this is our required solution. I hope you understood very well.